Coach, likes and dislikes from this game from you?
Well, I liked our work ethic from the beginning to the end. I think that's the one thing we wanted to correct from yesterday's game. Felt yesterday, we started real hungry, real hard, and their goalie had stoned us, and all of a sudden we started to skill it, and we got softer. The other team got harder, and we didn't want that to happen tonight. So regardless of the opponent, getting a bit of momentum because they score, and I don't think our guys' attitude changed throughout the game, and I think that was something that I really liked, and we pushed until the very end, and we almost got it there, and the attitude, the work ethic was there, and we want to build on that. And obviously this wasn't our full team, but it was a glimpse of some of the guys that we're looking at to make decisions on, and that's what we've been doing now. So we'll see how many guys are left for Monday, but definitely is there the big chunk that are going to leave us, and some guys are leaving us, but with having left us really good impressions on where they're heading. And now we got to get down to business in terms of getting our thing together before it starts, because we got so many new people in this group that we got to find a chemistry fast.
Were there players on the roster tonight that made your decision easier or harder, perhaps?
More harder than easier, I would say. Yeah. So there was a lot of debate upstairs apparently, and then when it came down, so we made sure that everybody was involved in the debate, and we just made some decisions now, and I think there'll be some made maybe tomorrow also. But I'll talk to Pierre just to make sure where that's going. But yeah, there's decisions made now, and but the thing for us is, for most of these decisions, they're not final decisions, because if you send a kid down, you're sending him 2 hours away. So, and the minute that he does well, the minute somebody's injured, not doing the job, that's the beauty of this year. I think there's a depth in the American League that we haven't had definitely since I've been here. I can tell you that's for sure. And so in that regard, that's very positive. And the fact that those guys are going to be all playing together is also positive, because they should have a very good team down there, and they should have a lot of success as a group. And that's going to make them develop well, and so we're not afraid to send somebody down, and when we feel that he's better getting the minutes, the good minutes, the right minutes in the American League, rather than scraping some minutes with us because we're trying to win games. That's for sure.
Do you know what kind of numbers you'd like to get to at this point, Guy? Or?
The thing is, it's got to be manageable for practices. That's the big thing, and plus, you'd hate to have guys sit for games, just because you had too many people. So I think right now we got to wait and see what's happening with McCormick, what's happening with O'Brien, and that makes a difference in our decisions. So we might keep a little bit more people to start the week, but as the week goes on and we get clear on some players, then we'll try to get down to our real number as fast as we can. But some guys have earned their way through this week, and yeah, I think we're going to keep a little bit more defensemen than we thought, because we got some guys back there that have shown some real good stuff and consistency, and sometimes you have them on the American League board, and you keep them there, but after a while you got to be honest and you got to be fair. They deserve to stay, so some of those guys will be staying. They just deserved it.
I got to ask you what you see, and I feel like we ask this all the time, but what do you see with Brady Tkachuk right now?
I just see a kid that he's got a lot of enthusiasm, a kid that's he's not just physically strong. I think he's extremely open, first of all, very coachable. So that's fun for a coach. And then the minute you ask him something, he does it right away, which means that if you make a projection, which is what my job is, to make a projection, is 3 weeks, a month and a half down the road. Right now the projection's clear. He's adapting every day, and he's piling on the details, and he's showing it every day. So he's had a terrific development camp, rookie camp, and the main camp. Up until now, it's as good as you can expect.
What about you saw that?
Oh yeah, no, he was unlucky there in that corner thing from the corner there, but he'd been great. He looked really good, so I was real proud of him. He prepared hard this summer. He's practicing extremely hard. So yeah, I think tonight with a little luck there, we had a different result, and he deserves to get the recognition for getting prepared this summer. So I'm happy, very happy. I mean, goalies are always the most important players on your team, so I think him and Kondo have definitely gone hard at it this summer to make sure that they're ready, and it shows.